Hi everyone, happy Thursday. It's Hiedi Scott with DiyDreaming, and on today's video tutorial, I'm going to show you that thing I've been promising all week. We're going to use a stencil and some etching cream to make some plates for Easter. And then we're also going to use some stencils and some gel ink in white with some burlap placemats from Hobby Lobby to make some placemats for Easter. And they're all going to coordinate, so it's going to be really fun. As you're hopping on, say hi, let me know if you have any questions. Give me some love if you like what I'm doing. Hey, how do you say your name? Is it Texana? That's really different and pretty. Anyways, sorry, I get distracted. So we're gonna, step by step, I'm gonna show you how to stencil the placemats. And then step by step, I'm gonna show you how glass etching works. And you're not gonna believe how super simple it is. So if you like this video, feel free to sprinkle to your social media. That helps with the Facebook analytics somehow, I'm not exactly sure. And if you are watching this on replay, sorry, say shared. Okay, so let's jump right in. So the first plate that I made, I think you can see that, has a bunny. It has this darling little bunny that looks like it's jumping over something. And to coordinate with that, I've already started this placemat, but we're gonna finish it. Okay, this is the start of the placemat. It has that cute little bunny in one corner, and then it has this cute little stylized flower in another. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put another flower right here. Okay, can you guys see that all right? These stencils that I'm using come from a maker studio. I'm an affiliate for that company, and when I get all finished, I'll put links in the comments to everything that we use today. And but if you want me to send you one, just write links in the comment and I'll personal message that to you. Okay, so let me go back and tell you about these placemats. So these placemats came from Hobby Lobby. They were a set of 4 of them for, gosh, maybe $6 or $8, and I had a 40% off coupon. So they're around $1 or maybe $1.25 a piece. So they're super inexpensive. The glass plates came from Dollar Tree, and obviously they were $1. So you can make a super affordable, really fun, special table setting just using some glass plates and some burlap placemats. And okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little stencil. It's part of a collection called Folklore, and it has the cutest little woodland animals and little stylized flowers and stuff on it. And I'm just taking it off of its backing, and I'm gonna put it, can you guys see that? I think you can. I'm gonna put it in this other corner. Whoops, I wanna kind of set it so it's similarly placed to the one above. Okay? And then I am just going to take some of this white gel ink, which is also from a maker studio, squeeze that out and push it through the stencils. Hey Diane, hey Andrea, hey Tabitha, hey Linda. I'm sorry I didn't catch the ones that said hello before that, and I'm afraid to touch my phone for fear I'll accidentally turn it off. So anyway, so we're just gonna squeeze this out like it's toothpaste, all right? And we're going to literally just push it through the holes on the stencil. Now, I do want to tell you that with burlap, it's woven pretty loosely. And so you do want to use a good amount of ink on it, but you also need to be super aware that most likely some of the ink will be going through from the top to the bottom. So don't have your placemat, your burlap placemat, sitting on the next one that you're gonna do. Otherwise, you may get a little bit of a ghost of the first image that will go onto the second. Okay, and that's what I have. Okay, I'm just gonna take that off. Well, I'll take a little peek and see if it looks like it did enough. And sometimes with burlap, you also have to play around with how hard you press. Burlap is a little tricky, but I love the look of it, so I'm willing to put up with it. And I'm just gonna throw this in the little bath of water that I have all set to go. And this is what it looks like. Isn't that cute? So our first placemat is finished. Ooh, and I am gonna show you how it tends to bleed through a little bit, but let me just put this one aside. Okay, you can see on my little cardboard thing that I'm working on where the gel ink came through a little bit. Let's see, what is that question? I love it when you do those placemats. Oh, and okay, sorry about that. I was getting a phone call. So I'm just going to go ahead and wipe this off because I don't want the next placemat to get some of the ink that bled through on it. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you is this one. And I already did the plate and a small plate to show you, but we'll finish the placemat. And then the next two the placemats are done and we'll be etching the plates. Okay, so this one also has bunnies. Where's the best place? I think you can see it. I will take pictures when we're done. It's these cute little stylized bunnies that are looking at each other. All right? And then I have to tell you, my Dollar Tree had a lot of these glass plates for $1. And they have two styles. One is sort of a dark gray, or it has a gray tinge to it. And then there's the clear glass ones. I think the clear glass ones are a lot prettier. So they have this size, and then they also have these little salad or bread plates. And I would have loved to do a whole set of these as well, but they only had one sitting on the shelf. So if you can find this size at your Dollar Tree in the clear glass, grab them, because these are so sweet. And you don't have to do bunnies on these. You could do birds or little stylized flowers, and then you could use them all year long. So my thought was that you can use the bunny plate with these little parrots with this little tulip for your salad or butter. Okay, let me put those aside since they're finished, and we'll look at this one. So this is what I have started. If I go back, can you see the whole thing? Yeah. Okay, it has those little birds that I put on the salad plate, and then it has those funny little bunnies in one corner. And this is another piece of that same folklore stencil set. Hey, Sally. And I'm gonna put it in the top, I think in the top corner, okay? And you can decorate wherever you want on these burlap placemats. There's no right or wrong or specific way. I think I might want to do it down here. Specific way that you have to do it. It's just completely up to you. These burlap placemats, though, I did want to mention. Hey, Kat, they are probably not going to be washable. But they're so inexpensive, you can use them a few times and then throw them away. Or you could spot clean them. I think that would probably work as well. Okay, so we have the stencil on. Same deal, I'm just gonna take my spreader that still has some white gel ink on it. I'm gonna push it through the holes on here. And I'm gonna be super careful not to go outside of the boundaries of my stencil, because if I do that, I'll get this white ink on my placemat, and I don't wanna do that. And this is a really little stencil, so that's kind of hard. Okay, let me peek and see if it went through. It did! Yay! Okay, so, I mean, the real point of me showing you these two little things that I added to these placemats is just so you can see how it's done and how super easy it is. And you can arrange things, you can put whatever stencils you want on here, whatever color ink you like. I like the white with the tan. And I love this folklore set for Easter, but it's completely up to you what you want to do. Hey, Connie. Okay, let me set this aside. And we'll go on to the next one. For this one, we're going to do the plate. Okay. So this is the next placemat that I did. It's all finished and ready to go. It has one little bunny right here in the top corner and one little bunny in the bottom. Okay, and what I'm thinking is most likely you're going to set your silverware right here or right here. So it'll be just fine. If you want to stencil the center, you can do that as well. So these are the bunnies that were on the placemat. We're going to use these same bunnies on the plate. And here's my just plain Dollar Tree plate. Okay, and you can center them however you like. There's no specific way that you have to do it. And you might have to play around with it a little bit to get it placed how you're going to like it. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, so this set of bunnies, they were connected when I got the stencil, but because I wanted to do different pieces with it, I cut them apart into two separate pieces. So when I'm doing my stencil on that, I want to just be careful that I don't get any ink in between the two stencils. Hey, Paula. Sorry about the spell check, Heidi. Oh, you know what? My name is spelled weird in real life. My mother, she spelled it Hiedi. And even though it's a German name and the German spelling would be Heidi, my mom thought, well, in the United States, in America, in English, it's I before E except after C. So she spelled my name Hiedi, and for my whole life, it's been it's been an issue. And I honestly don't care how you spell my name because I get all kinds of crazy spellings of it and it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I've just burnished those stencils on really good. And I'm gonna use this is the a Maker Studio etching cream, and I'm using a stiff brush. And I'm just gonna take some big globs of this stuff and put it on here. I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can see where I'm going. And you do want to be as careful with this that you don't go out of your stencil lines also. And I know a lot of people are really afraid to work with etching cream because they think it's going to be so dangerous or whatever. I've been working with etching cream for, I don't know, probably about a year. And what I have found is that this etching cream from a Maker Studio, it doesn't smell bad. I am being careful not to get it obviously in my eyes, but if you get a little bit on your hands and you just wash them, you're fine. Don't drink it or eat it, obviously, and don't get it in your eyes, and you should be just fine. Okay, we need some more. Oops, okay, so I just splattered a little bit onto the side here. Can you see? And so I am just going to take a paper towel. I'm going to get it wet in my little bucket over here. And I'm just going to wipe that off. Done. No problem. Okay. Let me finish up with this one. Okay, so when you're using etching cream, what you're going to do is you're going to just coat your stencil with the etching cream, and then you're going to let it sit for at least 5 minutes, longer if you can, like And there's no specific like limit. You can't leave it any longer than a certain amount of time. But don't leave it overnight or anything. But, you know, if it's 20 minutes before you get back to it, that's fine. Then you'll just rinse. You'll pull the stencil off and clean that just with cool water and the sprayer in your kitchen sink. And you'll lay your stencil upside down on your counter with the sticky side up and let it dry. Okay, or you can pat it dry if you want. The etching cream, this etching cream in particular, works just fine with these stencils. So I can't speak for any other brand of etching cream, only the one that I use, just to let you know that it's fine. It doesn't hurt the stencils. Okay, so that's what we have. That's plate number 1. Okay, and I'm going to set this placemat aside. And plate number 2 and placemat is this cute one that has these little birds on one corner and this sweet little fox, isn't it cute, on the other. Okay, so I thought what we would do with this glass plate is do this little fox in the center. He's so cute. And then we're going to do these 2 little leaves or whatever that are on the bottom on either side of him. And I'm just sort of eyeballing it. I'm not worrying if it's precisely in the center. Just do the best you can. And we're going to do the same thing. So what are you guys up to today? Oh, it would be nice if you could color the etching cream. That's what Sally says. Yeah, that would be really nice. I don't know if that's possible or not. I haven't ever seen it. I haven't seen it with the company that I'm an affiliate with or with any other companies. But I don't know, maybe it does exist. It would be fun. Maybe there's a way that you can, after you etch, that you can add some color to your etching, but I don't know if it would be permanent or not. And I'm not sure if you could put a plate that you etched in the oven with some of the ceramic paint to heat set it. I don't know. I haven't tried that. I'm going to show you the back of this one so you can see what this little fox looks like. It's so cute. So that's what it looks like. So basically I will just be waiting 5 or 10 minutes. Then I'll go to my sink. I will pull my stencils off gently and rinse them first and lay them upside down on the counter to dry. And then I will take each plate one at a time and put the sprayer and maybe use my sponge and some dish soap to just get that, the etching cream off, dry it, and it's done. It's so easy. It doesn't smell bad. It's super easy to use with the stencils. And so anyways, I hope that you've liked this little Easter idea. I really like the idea of coordinating your placemats with your glass plates, especially when it's so affordable to do it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you want a link to this woodland stencil set, to the etching cream, or to the white gel ink, let me know. Just write link or something and I'll personal message that to you. The placemats, again, in case you joined me late, they came from Hobby Lobby. They were super affordable. They were maybe $6 or $8, and I used a 40% off coupon, so they were only just a little bit more than $1 a piece. And so if you decide to do this project or something similar, I would love to see pictures. Feel free to post them in the comments here or to personal message them to me, whichever is easier for you. And I think that's all I have to tell you. I hope you liked this project, and I will take pictures, post links, and answer questions right away. Have a great day, and I'll see you for sure tomorrow. I have some really fun crafts for tomorrow. Okay.